Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning classmates, especially to our instructress, none other than Ma'am Raisa Dirangkal. Ma'am, by the way, my name is Badsigal Ali M. I am taking a course of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. So, at this time, I will briefly discuss to you all about the tribute of speech. And this discussion is a continuation of my is the continuation of the reporter of my co-reporter, none other than Miss Salmia Baraakal. So let's begin with our discussion. Tribute of speech. So tribute of speech is belong in a special category of speeches called commemorative. So when we say commemorative, it is something like you praising a person, an institution, an event, idea, or place. So the purpose of this speech is to show the achievement of a person, of whether the person is alive or deceased. And according to my research, a proper tribute speech allows the speaker to connect with the audience on an emotional level and inspire others to remember something great, the object of a given tribute speech. Okay, so typically, here is a different situation or instance that are possible to occur in this speech. First is the memorial services. Memorial services. This means when we say memorial services, it is a ceremony that memorializes and honors the deceased of after the body has been cremated or buried. It is something to pay public honor to the deed, usually include a speech of tribute or eulogy. So next one is the dedication. Dedication is a speech delivered to honor an individual, family, and other instances. So it is highlights the person's accomplishments and positive qualities. It usually often takes place retirement parties, anniversaries, awarding ceremonies, or turnover event for a new building. So one of the common example of this speech is The State of the Self by Gabriel Estrada. So if you want to search it, if you want to see the content, you can search it on internet and this will appear. It is a long alumni dedication speech. So the third one is farewell speech. So this is a type of speech given by an individual given by an individual leaving a position or place. So they are often used by public figures such as politicians as a capstone to the preceding career. Yes. When a person retires or leaves a company to enter another field, or when anyone generally admired leaves the community where he lived. So that is what we call farewells. So the last one is presentation of awards. Yes, presentation of awards. So in some event or instance, just like convocation or graduation day, so usually the most awaited part of that event or instance is the receiving of honors. So usually awards are presented to groups or to individuals for outstanding achievement or meritorious service. So that is what we call presentation of awards. Okay, so next, the principles to remember in formulating the content. Yes. First is the stress dominant traits. So you should select a few aspects of the person's personality which are praiseworthy and tell incident from his life or work which illustrate these dominant traits. Second one is you should mention only outstanding achievements. So you must pick out only a few of the person's or group's most outstanding achievements and also tell them in detail to show how important they were. And the third one is you must give special emphasis to the influence of the person or group. So many times the importance of people's lives can be demonstrated not so much by any traits or material accomplishment as in the influence they effect among others. Also, be sincere. Yes. And the fifth one is be guided by moderation in your citation as well as in relating details or incidents. Second one is do not overburden your listeners by too long incidents or complicated reflections. So remember, your purpose in such a speech. Next is you must express the friendly sentiments of the awarding group toward the awardee. Yes. Or to his family and the awardee is if the awardee is deceased or deceased. Yes. And the last one is be briefly. Okay, so next is acting as a chairman. A good chairman does not parade his personality, yet his presence is felt. His obvious control of the situation is seen through the efficiency and smooth flowing quality of the presentation. Sincerity, energy, and decisiveness are the personal qualities which mark his behavior, and the audience sense this. Okay, so here are the important obligations of a chairman. So as a chairman or leader, to make first obligation of the chairman is that to make the audience feel that all is going well. So this means people like to see that things are smoothly organized and running efficiently, and to know that someone is in control. So you as a chairman, you should be the boss without being bossy. Yes. Second one is to keep the program moving. Yes. To keep the program moving. Okay, so to avoid making the audience inattentive or disorderly, he should or the chairman should not allow the occasion to drag. Yes. And the last one is to discourage unwarranted opposition. So in some instance, some person may come to meeting or gathering for the purpose of creating trouble or opposing the plans to be presented. And presiding officers should be in commanded of such situation by seeing to it that no unnecessary for awkward delays should occur, thus preventing such persons from causing disruptions. Okay, so next is the impromptu speech. Okay, so what is impromptu speech? when you say impromptu speech, it is a speech that a person delivers without predetermination. Yes, without predetermination or preparation. So, like for instance, the interview of politicians or even the panel discussion of TV channels. So, that is the example of impromptu speech. So, in impromptu speech, the occasion itself should give you an inkling of a possible topics, just like Thanksgiving, Teacher's Day, alumni, homecoming, an anniversary, or perhaps a kick on lunch for a fundraising drive. So, brief talks at such gathering will usually deal with topics related to the occasion or the purpose. So, in impromptu speech, there is advantages. Yes. So, according to uh, Jif Mingin 2010, according to him, some of the benefit of impromptu speaking technique is to improve the oral expression of individual. Yes, to improve the oral expression of thoughts and to develop confidence in public speaking, and also think quickly in your feet and build leadership and communication. So that is the benefit or the importance of the advantages of impromptu speech. Okay, so in this type of speech, we have 10 tips according to my research. We have 10 tips for delivering an impromptu speech. So the first step is be confident. Yes. So just look up, breathe deeply, and say to yourself something positive. Yes. Number 2 is focus on the audience. So you must focus on your audience. So every presentation, it's very important. It's crucial to get the attention of the audience. So you as a speaker, you must get their attention in order for you to be a good speaker. Yes. The third one is less is more. Less is more. So you must avoid the tendency to ramble. Next one is have a structures. So you as a speaker, you must tell them or to your audience what you are going to tell them. Yes, you must tell them what you are going to tell them. Next one is the personalize your speech and have a relevant story. Yes. Imagine you are speaking to your best friend and let yourself be authentic and natural. Number 6 is talk conversationally. So talk conversationally. You imagine that you are speaking to your best friend and let yourself be authentic and natural. Okay, so number 7 is personalize your speech and have a relevant story. So you can share your personal experience. Yes, it is allowed to share your personal experience which is related to your topic. Yes. Number 8 is demonstrate powerful body language. It is very important. So this means that you must stand tall and both feet. Use big gesture, smile, and get eye contact with your audience. Yes. Number 9 is use a credible voice tone. Voice tone. Use a credible voice tone. So you must deliver your words slowly and use pauses. Yes. Okay, so the last one is turn your impromptu session into a question and answer session. Yes. For lengthier impromptu speech, reframe the session as a question and answer session, and the content comes directly from the audience, so you are guaranteed to deliver what they are speaking. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening, and wassalam.